Hey guys, so I hope all of you are doing well in your lives. So in this video, we are continuing with the series of spoken English only. So in today's video, we will learn about introduction. So you must be wondering, why is it so important to know about a proper method of introducing yourselves, right? So I want to tell you that in whatever way it is, like formal, informal, or anything, it can be a deal breaker for you. Like, you can make new friends by properly introducing yourselves, because people will get to know whatever you are in a correct manner. So they will perceive you as a person who is perfect for making their friends, right? For formal, you can easily get a job, because whatever you have in yourself, you have to convey it to the interviewer or the person who is hiring you, right? So if you don't know how to introduce yourself, then how can you communicate easily whatever you are, what a person you are to the other person, right? So it is very important to know very well that how to introduce yourself, whether it is informal or formal. So what is informal and formal? Some of you must not be knowing what is informal. So informal is like meeting friends, friends of friends, right? Or relatives, or anyone whom you did not meet earlier. So in this way you have to introduce yourself informally. So it will be a casual talk, right? For formal, it is like interview or attending any seminar. So first thing for an introduction is greeting. For formal, you have to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So it is to be formal only. If it is before 12, then it will be good morning only. If it is after 12, then good afternoon. If it is somewhere around 4 o'clock in the evening, it will be good evening. And it is after you are if you are returning home after dinner, then it will be like good night. Okay, so I hope you got the greeting part. Now coming to informal, it will be simply like hi, hello, which you can do to your friends, relatives, or anyone, but not in interviews, right? After that, you have to tell your name, because name is everything, right? So how to tell your name in formal and informal introduction? You can't be saying like I am Ankita, because I am telling my example only. So you can't be saying I am Ankita or this is Ankita. So the right way to tell your name is my name is Ankita, or whatever your name is, my name is this. So it is the perfect way to tell your name. After that, you will give a brief introduction about your family. So you have to keep it brief. You don't have to elongate it. So you will just tell your father's name, like my father name is this. After that, whatever his profession is, like he could be in business or service or any company's manager or anything. So you will tell he is currently working as, or he is a businessman. Now you will switch to your mother. Then you will tell your mother's name, like my mother's name is this. Then if she's also working, then you will tell about her profession. But if she's not working, then you will not say that she is housewife. You will say she is a homemaker, right? So that is the proper term which you use for lady who is a wife but she is not working, just taking care of their family. That is homemaker, right? After that, if you have siblings, you need not to tell about their names or profession or anything. You just keep it brief. You will tell what? That I have these many siblings, like number, right? You don't need to tell that I have this brother whose name is this, who is doing that. No, it should be very short. So I have two siblings, one brother, one sister. That's it, you are done there. Nothing else is required for the siblings part. Then afterwards you will switch to your hobbies, because your hobbies tell very much about you. So as a person, if you want to tell how are you, what kind of person you are, you have to tell about your hobbies. Whether it is formal or informal, it doesn't matter. So you have to tell that I like to play cricket. If you are into sports, you will tell about the sports activities. If you like reading, then you will tell I like reading novels like fiction, non-fiction, or autobiographies. And you can also give some examples that I have read these books, so I find it very interesting, or my favorite book is that. Or you can like tell anything else that you like, singing, dancing, any passion you are following, you can tell all those things. And it is a very crucial part to tell your hobbies, because it relates with the next person. So maybe that person also is following the same hobby. In this way you can develop a connect with between that person. So hobbies part is very much necessary in both formal and informal introduction. Now we will be switching to what? Future goals. Because future goals are very much necessary, that whatever you are right now you are doing, that is also important, like your education or work experience. So if you are a student, then you can tell about that I am studying in this standard in this school, simply that. Or if you are in a college, then you can tell that I am pursuing this graduation course in this stream from that college, right? And if you have completed your education, then you can tell I have completed my post graduation in this stream from that college. But if you have worked, you are a working professional, then you have to tell that I have worked for this company for these many years as a whatever manager, software developer, whatever designation it was. Because it is very much essential for your formal introduction, because they want to hire you, right? If it is an interview, they want to hire you, they must know about the things you have done in your past. Your work experience counts more than all the things you have told them earlier, right? So you have to be very clear in your mind that you are going to tell these things in whatever formal or informal introduction, right? Because it shows the worth of you, right? So for like, if someone is hiring you or wants to hire you and they are interviewing to know that you are the right person or not, then they should know whatever the job requires, whatever characteristic that job is requiring are present in you. So if those things are not present in you, then they can't hire you, obviously. Why will they hire you? So you have to prove very beneficial to their company, because then only they can hire you. If you are not useful, then what can you do for them? So this is the question. So you have to answer that question also through your introduction. So you have to cite some examples, like I have done this thing in my past, so it is also required in your company. So that's why I'm planning to work in your company also, because I have this skill which is required for this job. So you have to mention all your skills which are relevant for the job. So same goes with central government job interviews, right? Like UPSC or any direct recruitment exams. So there also they want to know about your personality, whether you are a suitable candidate for the job or not. So if you are not the suitable candidate, there is no point of hiring you or recruiting you for that job. So you have the responsibility to show them that you are the right candidate for that particular job, and the thing you need to have in this job you have already in yourself. So how will you tell if you don't know the introduction part? then you can't mention those skills to them. So you have to give example from your past life or present life to prove that you are a worthy candidate for that job, right? Like integrity, honesty, or your team building things. Like you can mention that I have played basketball on a national level and I was always the captain of my team. So in this way you can show to that recruiter that you have that team building skill in yourself, right? So in this way you can prove to that recruiter that you are a worthy candidate for that job because you already know something about management. So this is the thing, you have to be very clear in your mind that whatever the job is requiring, you have to tell them that you already have in yourself, right? And if someone is looking for a match or for some person to make a friend, then also you should have some characteristics so that other person can relate with you. So if you don't have that characteristic, then why will they make them your friend, right? So in this way you have to tell them that I am very much connected with the sports or I have that hobby. So in this way other person might also be doing the same thing, so both of you will become friend in the nearest future. So this is the thing about introduction, right? Now after that you can tell about future plans also, like whatever you are expecting from your future you can mention that also, because in interviews normally HR, right, human resource interviewer will ask you questions like where do you see yourself in next 5 years or 10 years. So for these questions you have to be ready before the time, because if you get the question out of blue you won't be able to answer it properly. So you have to think these things before going to the interview. You have to prepare yourself beforehand only. So you have to be very clear in your mind that whatever you are looking for in 5 years, it should match with the company's requirement. Otherwise, why will they hire you if your expectations are not matching with theirs, right? Because whether the company will terminate you or you will leave the company, in either case, both will be not benefited, and especially the company. So they will never hire you if your expectations are not matching with theirs, right? So these were the things which you should have in introduction part. Now we come to the final step, which is conclusion, because you have already told about the various things about you, whatever is required in formal or informal introduction. So the final thing which comes into play is conclusion. If it was formal, like seminar, interview, it will be like, thanks for giving me this opportunity to have in front of you or to get into this interview, right? And so this is the formal part. But in informal part you have to say, it was nice meeting you guys and hope to see you again. So this was the formal or informal introduction topic which we have completed in today's video. So I hope you all got the gist of this thing. So as you know, it is very important, yeah, because I hope now you all are very clear that these are the things which you need to speak in introduction. So next time you will be giving introduction, you won't be having any hesitation or nervousness in you. You will be very confident about it, right? So this was the motto of this video. I hope it has helped you, right? And you will be benefited from this video for lifelong, right? So this is just the motto of our this series. Just keep following this series, and we will meet in the next video with a new topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye.